Alright, Halloween throwback. I want to talk about Friday the 13th Part 2. It was released in 1981. It's only 87 minutes. Retro horror film. Bunch of teenagers in the woods. Um, the film's fine. What I liked most about watching it was just the old style film tropes. Like the overblown music in places there's no horror or drama. Just the music is setting up the consequences of the characters. And it's a strange thing because there's little or no narrative, little or no character development. So in terms of traditionally narrative cinema or the deconstruction method, which is whereby you take a character and break them down and transform them into something else, good to bad, bad to good. It doesn't really run with that. Like the film is really running on the kind of primal emotions of younger audiences. Like they're supposed to be teenagers, so they're identifying with the characters. Oh, I talk like that. Oh, look, pretty women, I want them. Oh, women's boobs, I want to see them. And you're just carried along with that. And I think young people would like say 25 to 15 would like the characters because they want to be in with them. They want to be with their friends. That's how their existence is. And when the killer comes along, they're just invested in that. Like it's more a brilliant work of cheap art than it is kind of a movie in a traditional sense when we think about it. It looked kind of great on the cheap film stock. I wonder what it was shot on. Um, Peter Stein is the name of the cinematographer, but it really is. I mean, it's a classic in the genre. Like Jason is obviously really iconic with the hockey mask and the original Super Killer, along with kind of Michael Myers and that. But I started watching the third one then, which was shot in around the same year, had more money behind it, much of the same. The characters seemed to have a little bit more purpose, but that felt it took it away from it. Like the fact that there was kind of narrative, there was a narrative intent to it. That the characters wanted something as opposed to just existing and jabbering cheaply. Didn't really work for me as much. The film did look better. I mean, there was more money behind it having the second one make more money. It was becoming the franchise we know today. But there was just something raw and on the edge, like a little bit like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They didn't know what they had. They made something out of nothing. I kind of like that idea, filmmaking in its truest sense. Film as much as you can and make something of it later. Um, which, a more refined and sophisticated filmmaker would tell you don't do that. Bong Joon-ho, of course, storyboards every single shot, and so does Steven Spielberg. But on that alone, it's just worth checking out, kind of, if you're in a horror nostalgia buzz or you're tired of the kind of constant terror and agonising of new horror films or cattle prod, or just a change. It's worth looking. Like and subscribe, leave comments.